Here's my Cannondale SuperSix Evo CX bike, and did a little maintenance on the seat post area and the clamp. There were some noises coming from the bike. Not sure it was the seat post, but I think that's the culprit. It was not coming from the bottom bracket or anything. So here's the seat post. Just going to put a fresh coating, used isopropyl alcohol like the instructions said, and I'm going to put a fresh coating of the carbon paste on there. And then this, I think, is where the noise was coming from. These three parts go together, and that's the seat clamp. It goes down inside the seat tube. Obviously you put the carbon paste on this side, and that goes against the seat post. But what I discovered when I pulled this out, it came out in pieces. It's supposed to come out in one piece, and here's the culprit. That pin was loose. I don't know if it was that way from the factory or if it came loose in time. And yeah, so it's supposed to hold this, the grub screw, in there, and it came out as a separate piece. And then this little brass bushing, bushing goes down in here as well. So those parts are supposed to be greased. I took the grease off. I'm going to re-grease them, and then it's supposed to be grease on the back side here, obviously. So I'm going to put those together, grease them, put them together, and then use a pair of pliers and close that and carbon paste that. Hopefully that'll get rid of the noise. I've had this problem with the seat post slipping ever since the bike was new, and maybe that's why. Although I think the real purpose of this is just to keep everything together in one piece. I don't know. Got crushed a little bit on the inside. This pin, this side's nice and round, but the other side is not quite as round. Okay, but it still grips well. Alright, I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, apparently what I said was true. The pins there, just hold that in. See the play there? I put some grease in there, and also the washer, the brass washer, and then this, and then tightened in the pin. And so it holds it as one piece. Oh, this is free to spin and move a little bit. Oh, now I have grease there. And there on the back where it says grease. I also greased that side right there. You can see a little grease. And then the bottom too, just so there's no metal. Okay, this was easier to assemble than I thought. Just push the 4mm all the way up through so it comes up through this hole. That allows you to seat the grub screw onto that so you won't lose it down the seat tube. And then counterclockwise, back that screw into the threads.